Family, I wanted to speak about the bad rap that black men keep getting because certain men in the minority are having babies recklessly with all these different women who basically disrespect their womb to begin with. This young brother who's a rapper of some sort, Young Dolph, I can't remember his name, don't really know anything about him, but he has 12 children by 10 different women. And this photo you saw of him was him welcoming his 12th baby into the world. And I'm here to say, man, we got to really stop this propaganda of black men being called deadbeat fathers, because this kind of individual is the extreme minority. 54% of black men walking the street are single and do not have any children at all. 30% are married. 16% are the ones that you guys are talking about. And this stereotype that black men are somehow deadbeats has been proven false, but the propaganda is habitually peddled by black women in the community. And I can tell you personally, I don't know one male friend of mine that is a deadbeat father or not involved in the life of their child. I don't know an acquaintance that is not involved in the life of their child or children. And if you are, we can't be friends. To me, next to being a pedophile, that's the worst thing you can be to me, is a deadbeat. So I don't know where this information is coming from. CDC actually says that we are the most involved parents of all races in this country when given access to our children. And it makes me ask the question, is it the men collectively that are being reckless with their seed, or is it the women who are being ultimately reckless with their womb? Now, two things can be true. However, the difference between a man who has unprotected sex with a woman and a woman who gets pregnant by said man is the woman has the power to stop that baby from coming forward to life, or to keep that baby and bring it forward. And there's a lot of women with a lot of children out here by men they know didn't want to have a child with them. They knew didn't wasn't a good father. He was bad to the kids he had already, or many other extenuating selfish circumstances. So I would pose to women to be more selective in the men you let in your womb, and even more selective of the men you decide to bring forth life with. And the message I would say to young men out here is understand that if the woman decides to have a child, you are stuck. For the next 21 years, you are going to be paying. You're going to have some connection or relationship to this woman that you decide to lay down with. Is this person somebody you want to be connected to for the next 2 decades and spend nearly $300,000 on child support with? So men, when you put yourself in these particular situations and circumstances, you have no one else to blame but yourself. And a wise man learns from the mistakes of others, and a fool learns on his own. Any man out here, I don't care who you are, if you are 21 or older, you know a man or men that is stuck in the system, going to family court, getting dragged through the mud, having lack of access to their child being weaponized, paying all kind of money, and that can be you. So unless you want to marry the woman, unless you really have something connected to her, strap up or go get a vasectomy if you don't want any more kids. Because at the end of the day, it's always going to fall on you. And last thing I'll say is to all these so-called wealthy men now, whether it's Jalen Green who playing basketball, Young Dolph, rapper, Cam Newton, and Lil Wayne, the list goes on and on. All these children in your pocket, you are not going to be wealthy but so long. I'm telling you right now, it is the ultimate money vacuum. I know because I got 4, and luckily they were all by one woman. But it's still a great expense. And children are a blessing, but sometimes the person you're having with ain't. So remember this, brothers. And Young Dolph, brother, good luck. But I am tired of the black man having his name dragged through the mud by the minority. Not even 2 out of 10 black men is got multiple children by all these different women all over town. But you would think it's half of us.